Hi, so Dan from Eflowtion here. Well, let's do an EFT tapping on New Year's resolutions. But before we do, I think with all New Year's resolutions, there is, it carries with it a sense of urgency or a sense of desperation to actually achieve, probably within an imaginary deadline that we've set ourselves, that we're then going to amount a whole heap of pressure possibly to actually achieve. Now, when we set a New Year's resolution, when you look at the word resolution, it is, you could decipher it as to resolve an issue, to resolve something that we want to, that has been inhibiting our lives, whether it's weight gain, whether it's physical fitness, whether it's job, whether it's relationships, whatever it is for your New Year's resolution that you actually want to resolve. You could also see it as to be resolute in actually achieving what we want to set as our New Year's resolution, that we need to be resolute, be somewhat determined, somewhat disciplined in achieving this New Year's resolution that we're setting ourselves, this goal. And if something has been like inhibiting our lives, or something is just not satisfactory in our lives that we want to set as a resolution, a New Year's resolution, then something that has been probably there for a good part of your life, or maybe most of your life, or just a portion of your life, is normally not undone just overnight, or just within an imaginary deadline, which every deadline that you set is kind of just another stress factor in our lives. Now, when we look at discipline, to be disciplined to actually achieve your New Year's resolution, your new life, your new you, if we look at the word discipline as in the Latin root of the word, which actually I think comes from discipule or discipuli or something like that. It's basically originates from being a pupil, a student. Discipline, the word originates originally from being a student of whatever you want, or you could say a disciple of something. But we tend to look at the word discipline as in like disciplinary action. I need to be disciplined. I need to punish myself to actually achieve something good in my life. I need to punish myself to achieve goodness. In some respects, like with exercise, there is that amount of pushing that if you're punishing yourself to actually achieve something good, then it's probably the wrong form of discipline that we're going about. So discipline in the sense of being a student, and when you look at when something has been a part of your life that you're wanting to resolve, and to be resolute in resolving, and some of that, whether it's weight gain, whatever it is, that it is sort of a learnt behavior that we've learnt along the way. And that learnt behavior could be in response to stress in our lives, stress or a lack of something in our lives. So being disciplined in the sense of punishment, saying that in 6 months I will achieve this new me, and if not, then it's failure sort of thing, or I'll be seen as failure. If you put that in the sense of a student learning a new way of life, learning a new skill set, learning a new you, reframing like I must be this in this certain time, to I've probably learnt some behaviors that weren't too conducive to my well-being, and I'm going to set myself not even a target, just a promise to myself, a promise of self-love to myself, that I will start to unlearn some of the behaviors that have got me to where I need to set a resolution to resolve past issues in my life. So with that said, let's do an EFT tapping. I was standing over there because there's spiders over here, but I know where they are. Okay. Take this off so it'll be easier to see. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being, let's do an EFT tapping on setting a New Year's resolution and unlearning what we have learned along the way. So taking full responsibility for our own well-being, let's begin to tap. Even though I have this New Year's resolution, I have this new goal of myself, and I need to achieve it by a certain deadline, I still love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though it's going to be 2022, new year, new me, I still love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I really need to achieve this thing, this New Year's resolution. Because when I achieve it, I'll have everything and everyone that I truly desire. I still love, forgive, and accept myself. All this New Year's resolution. All this new year, new me. All this resolving past issues. And I'll be resolute. I'll be disciplined. All these things that I've learnt along the way that haven't been that beneficial to my well-being, I might be open to unlearning these behaviours. And that might be scary to think about. And it might be hard to execute. Because everything that I've known, I perceive to keep myself safe. But some of the issues in my life that are holding me back might be compromising my well-being, might be compromising my safety. And it might be holding me back in life. Holding me back from being the new me in this new year. And when I think about what's been holding me back, there might be some excuses, and there might be some fear behind those excuses. And I might think I'm not deserving of this new me. That I don't deserve this new life that I want. And that might just be a belief. A belief I've learnt along the way. And a belief that's holding me back in life. And I might set some deadlines upon myself. That I need to achieve these things by X date. Because if I don't, I'll be a failure. But if I'm honest with myself, who am I being a failure to the most? And am I really that failure? Or is that just a punishing belief that I have on myself? That keeps me from succeeding? And if people want to see me as a failure, then I'm pretty sure they're failing at life too. And like with every disciple, and like with every pupil, we learn from these experiences. there's some things that we can unlearn. We can unlearn this fear. We can learn that we're worthy of this new life. And that we deserve more. And whatever resolution that I set for myself, I don't need to punish myself in this new life. Because I might have been punished in my old life. And I don't want to carry that lesson forward. So I'm going to release the fear that's holding me back from achieving the new me. I'm going to release the shame that's holding me back from achieving the new me. I'm going to release the guilt that's holding me back from achieving the new me. I'm going to release any form of anger that's holding me back from achieving the new me. And I'm going to be gentle with myself. I'm going to be a good teacher to myself. And I'm not going to punish myself for my mistakes. Because in this new me, in this new life, I deserve a new life. And I deserve to treat myself with love and patience in body, mind, and spirit. Taking a deep breath in and out. And whatever New Year's resolution that you set for yourself, be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself. You're unlearning old behaviors, relearning new behaviors, and being a disciple in the sense of being disciplined, being a pupil, by unlearning things that weren't that great for you and relearning new behaviors, new ways of being. Because if we're relearning new behaviors, then we're becoming a new person. So we want to let go of what was holding us back, what no longer serves us, and step into a new sense of self, a new thinking about oneself. So I'm down from Eflowtion. I offer EFT Tapping and Soma Breath online. If you're interested in a session, check out the website, eflowtion.com, and have a great new year. And I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Till next time, I'm down from Eflowtion.